Beautiful night sky. And then there's me. Hello everybody! Welcome back to the stream. My name is Racer, I'm the sleepiest wolf VTuber in the world. I'm gonna play some more Resident Evil Requiem. Or that's the plan anyway. I hope everyone is doing well. How are you guys? How are you guys? How is your Thursday? I am as usual. I'm a little sleepy. I actually went hem early. Mixing my languages here a little bit. Actually, oh god. My kids outside playing with a whistle and going crazy. Holy shit. I went home a little early from work today. I wasn't really feeling well, so I had a nap on the couch and now I'm feeling better. We'll lead the Dreamcat. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a nice Thursday. Ah, here we go. Wait, sorry if I seem a little distracted. There was some, I don't think the microphone picked it up, but there were some kids going crazy with whistles right outside, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm alright. How about you? Nice to hear that. I'm doing okay. I'm a little sleepy. Like I said, I had a little nap on the couch earlier, which helped a little bit, but I'm seeming a little distracted. It's both the kids with a whistle outside and also the fact that I'm a little sleepy. I've been feeling really good this week. I've been having a good week, and then today, I don't know what it was. It was like I got hit with this weird feeling of feeling like drowsy and lightheaded, and my head started spinning, so I left work early. I started feeling like I had a fever almost. I can't hear anything but you. Also, I hope things are well after that nap. Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better, and I'm glad the microphone isn't picking that up. I'm living in a neighborhood that is usually pretty calm, but there are occasionally there are loud noises. I also like to have my windows open a lot because it's just nice with fresh air. So right now my windows were closed and it's not even, you can still hear it. Okay, it seems to have calmed down now though. It seems to have calmed down now. But yeah, I was feeling like really weird earlier today. I think it might have been the weather. Like, I know that's the classic thing that everyone brings up when you say you're not feeling well, but the air was like really, like, I don't know how to describe it, like heavy. And then there was a storm that came in. I think there was some lightning and thunder, and then there was some rain. And it wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be like a really big storm, but it wasn't really a storm. It was more like just a little rain. And what the hell are we getting? Sorry about that. It's getting some stuff in the background there. Give me a second. Everything is going weird at the start of the stream. Sorry. Yeah, but after the rain, the air has cleared up. The air is feeling a lot fresher now and a lot nicer. So that's really cool. Sorry, I lost the background music there. I'm going to try to get it back online. Also, hello, Zach. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for the double stream support. How are you doing? Give me a second here. There we go. Right. Just woke up. It's 1 a.m. Ooh. Midnight? Well, after midnight. When did you go to bed? Did you also take a nap on the couch? You sure it's not Stockholm you have? Stockholm syndrome. Something like that. 5 p.m. Okay, I see. So, like, you've slept for a while then. There we go. Now we have the music back going again. I do that sometimes where I go to bed like in the afternoon, like at around that time, but then I usually wake up after just like an hour or two. I usually don't wake up like in the middle of the night. But yeah, I hope you're able to sleep properly later and get some good rest. How are you otherwise, Zach? How is it going? Let's see, I need some water. There we go. I thought I was prepared to stream, and then everything started going wrong. And there were like sounds and the music and the everything. Oh, I'm a little out of it. Sorry. Still a little left in dreamland, I think. Yeah. The fun with the occasional existential crisis, as always. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it's mostly fun. I hope the existential crises are manageable. Yeah. I am gonna play some more Resident Evil Requiem. I played this game, I think the last stream I did was like almost 2 weeks ago. And I played it, and I'm gonna do a little story recap. So, you know, spoilers from here on out, if you weren't prepared for that. I have made it to like a big hole in the center of Raccoon City and descended into it, and that's basically we're looking for Grace. We're playing as Leon right now, looking for Grace, and she got taken by the guy who looks like Wesker, but no one will acknowledge that he is Wesker, so I'm guessing he is not Wesker. And then that's about it. That's kind of where we are right now. We got some reveals last stream that Grace was like manufactured. She was part of like an experiment to try to recreate recreate a key to something called Elpis. And Elpis is like a virus that can control people's minds, like a mind control virus that was buried in the middle of Raccoon City with when the nuke hit the city at the end of RE3. A Wesker wannabe. I'm guessing kind of. He looks like Wesker. He sounds like Wesker. He has the same voice. The modern day voice actor for Wesker has the same voice actor. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I should try to get into the game. Like I'm feeling a little. I'm sorry if I sound a little distracted again. It's like a little sleepy still. Let's see. Let's get some air in here. Let's get the game going. I'll wake up a little bit when I get chased by some zombies. Nothing like adrenaline for waking up a little bit. Let's just do this. Need keys to jingle to make Razer focus. Yes! Please jingle some keys. Please throw some zombies in my face or something. Here we go. Are we eviling the residents? I mean, the residents are very evil. That's for sure. We're just getting started now, though. How are you doing, Lorden? How is your Thursday? After taking down the tyrant, Leon arrives at the orphanage and finds himself at the top of a giant chasm. Leon descends to find Ark, the place where both Grace and Elpis are being held. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna move over myself to the other side. There we go. There we go. There we go. Starting the day. I see. I see. No crisis at work yet. Is everything manageable so far? There you go. Let's see. Let's see. We were attacked like earlier last stream. Towards the end of last stream, I was attacked by this like vine monster. Ah! Kinda like that, yeah. I actually can't aim that high. That's a little annoying. Do I just try to run past this thing, or how do I... Oh, okay. Okay, that's doable. I couldn't, like, aim high enough because I'm still crouching. Gardening time. Gardening! Gardening in the dark. Night gardener. Med injector. Whatever this is, it's spread really hardcore. It looks like roots, but I don't know what the actual tree is, no? Show thine pretty face. What? They really have put some work into the animations. This was true even for Resident Evil 4 as well, but they really have like put some work into making the animations like realistic. Like when he reloads the shotgun and sort of puts it over his shoulder and starts like reloading from the bottom. It's very detailed. Whoops. Why are you snaking around like that? Ow! 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 It was like a trip. It was like a fucking tripwire. What the hell? Come on. Open up. Open wide. When devs love developing the games properly. I mean, yeah, these are some very detailed games. Overall, the Resident Evil games tend to be very, like... They tend to mostly be well made, you know? So a lot of care and attention that go into them. It's also interesting how they've changed... This is a very small, nerdy detail, but they've also kind of changed how Leon's animations work when he's in close quarters to an enemy. I can't show you here because we need to be close to an enemy, but in Resident Evil 4, he went into this... There's a stance. When an enemy was like right up in his face, he went into this stance. I think it's called like a center axis G-lock or something, where he would like hold his arms back towards his body and sort of angle his gun like sideways. And then in this game, they've just changed it so he's like holding his gun lower, but still angled straight. It's like, I can show you when we actually get into combat. Ow! Thank you. Nice. Okay, so you can trigger them by, like, early by shooting the little tripwire vines. It's good to know. Ow! I'm not looking properly. I'm not paying attention. Holy crap. Okay. See there, see how he's holding his gun there? He's like holding it low and like down towards his body, you know? I got a baguette outfit. Okay, sorry. That's what that does. Oui, oui. Mon Dieu. I also got a... somehow I got an achievement that said I had defeated all 43 plant seedlings. There's no way that was 43, right? That was like 12? Oh, 43! Wait, that's the name of the experiment. The Plant 43 from Resident Evil 2, right? Monsieur Leon! Mon Dieu! Oh no! I gotta move quickly. They keep coming back, I think. Okay, oh shit, okay. Ah, okay. Wow! Wow, I was not prepared for that at all. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, so this is the offshoot of the plant in the... Well, it is the same plant as the one in RE2, where there's like a plant that has taken over an entire like lab. But that's not from the Ark, that's from the nest. Okay, you're gonna open your pretty mouth. Show your beautiful petals to me. No? Okay. There we go. Go past, okay. Again with this shit. That's better. Going back and killing all the bosses from RE2 again.
Just so you know, I've killed every plant I've ever had.
What, Leon? Don't you have green thumbs? Okay, wow. Ooh, whoa. Kind of low on ammo right now, actually. Reload, dude. Okay, is it Requiem time? Only have one Requiem bullet, though. Alright! Close quarters hunting rifle. Let's see, what can we make? Should be able to make a bunch of stuff. Mixed herb. For sure, and then some machine gun ammo, I guess?
Perfect.
Is that it?
Stubborn read, aren't you?
Bye! Bye! Its one-liners will never get old. Yeah, unlike him. It was, like, I do think it was probably a strategic error to grow right next to the container full of explosive barrels. But that's a common video game enemy mistake. To stay right next to the barrels. Let's make sure everything's reloaded. Go. Reloaded. Okay. So there were two underground umbrella facilities. There was the Ark, this one, and then there was the Nest, I think it was called.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Tricell?
Whatever it is, clearly wasn't.
That's such an extremely intricate, complicated door. Holy crap.
You're telling me.
It's like 300 moving parts in that door. Complicated for dramatic effect. Well, yeah, it certainly was complicated. Let's see. Tricell. They were on the... Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think Tricell were part of the plot in game number 5. I think. And I know there was also one of the CGI animated movies had Tricell in it. One of the movies with where Leon was actually a part. I can't remember what it was called. Do you think maybe we will have to use this at some point? Perhaps this clearly signposted explosive thing? This is visually very different from where we've been before. I do think this game, like, the graphics look nice and everything, but the last few hours of gameplay have been pretty drab in terms of visuals. I do think that, like, destroyed Raccoon City doesn't really make for like the best, most interesting visuals. Lickers. They really. This is like a. This is very much like a Resident Evil 2 throwback. Save station, maybe? Use one of those, thank you. We save here. Yep. Nice. I've just saved completely randomly in a bunch of different slots. It's a mess. So do we get any more kinds of upgrades? Like, I think I've fully upgraded most of it, so it's not really... I don't really have much else to do. I could give it the sight, but I don't particularly like the sight. I don't think it works very well. So what do we have left? Requiem, I guess we can upgrade this one. I don't have any ammo for it, though. Upgrade the stock for this. Then... This gun looks so silly. Gotta lurk now, have fun. Thank you, Zach! Thank you for the lurk and thank you for being here. Hope you get some proper rest later. Whenever that is. Let's see. It looks like I can still upgrade the power a little bit, but that's like a tiny, tiny amount of power for a lot of money. For a gun that already has like a ridiculous amount. Takobot will keep you company. Thank you very much. Just make sure, Zach, I appreciate that a lot, but just make sure that you only have that on if you're actually lurking also, because otherwise I think I can get in trouble for view botting, and maybe you as well. So just make sure that you have that when you're like actually listening in the background or something. But thank you so much. Hope you have a lovely evening. Do I upgrade the hatchet maybe? I don't use this much. That's actually, just to clarify, that's me sending emotes, so I'm counted as a viewer. Okay. I thought you actually had a bot that was sending emotes, and I was like, huh, could I get in trouble for that? Could you get in trouble for that? I'm not... Yeah, no, I know you are not an actual bot, but I thought you had a bot. I thought you had a bot that was, like, automatically sending emotes, and I was like, wait a second. Could you get in trouble for that? It's kind of funny how many people thought it's an actual bot. Well, you called it Takobot! The thing that is called bot was not an actual bot. Okay, thank you for the clarification, Zach. So I thought, damn, that's advanced. He's like made his own like Twitch bot to keep people company, you know. And I was like, that's very nice, but I think we could actually get in trouble for that if we're unlucky, you know. Thank you so much, Zach. And Eldritch powered, exactly. It's Takodachi powered. Is that called is Ina's fans called the Tentacult, by the way, or am I getting that mixed up with something else? I think we're moving on now. See, I don't want to destroy these little raccoon things. They sound annoying, but I don't want to shoot any raccoons. Tentacle is the membership name. I see. I see. Oh, something's gonna happen here. This is like a Gears of War room. With all these chest-high walls. Some shit's gonna go down here for sure. See, can I craft some more ammo? Can do a triple mixed herb. I guess that's pretty good. It's crazy how low I am on ammo. Gunpowder large, but it's still it's not the gunpowder. Like I have seven gunpowder, but no scrap. Is it like? I wonder if I'm missing a source of scrap somewhere in this game. If there's something that I'm like, hold up, that should be something that I've missed. That should be a thing. Where Takadashi says the individual's tentacled as a whole and tier 3 member name is actually Tentacultist. I see, I see. It's running on tentacle power. Nice.
Where is that?
Somewhere very orange.
Okay.
Is that BSAA? Oh, this is gonna go so poorly for them.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
This is gonna go so poorly. If they go up against the guy... Like, I'm so... I'm so, like, cover shooter primed here. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? These are not the BSAA. These are just umbrella guards, I guess. We're just like cover shooter now. Ah! Holy shit. Okay. I kind of like, I know this is a small thing to complain about, but I kind of hate the tips that pop up whenever I die. It's like telling me exactly, it's like, well, here's what you did wrong last time. You need to be very careful when you're fighting these opponents. It's like, let me figure stuff out on my own. I'm not, I know I might seem it sometimes, but I am not completely stupid, I promise. Okay. Come on, guys, come and get me. So rare. Fighting like actual normal human opponents is so rare in Resident Evil. I'm trying to think if it has happened before, like at all. If I can remember it happening at all. I guess the closest is the boss fight with Krauser in RE4 before he turns into like flesh form. Very doable though. They did. I do like that they do a lot of damage, which you know is realistic for guns. They have guns, but they can't take that much damage either. They're kind of vulnerable. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, no, we're not doing this. This is very much set up like I gotta do it like this. Can they not spot me from here? They cannot. Okay, good. Ah, shit. Okay, they're very, very, very unforgiving with how much damage you can take out in the... Shoot the glass of the glowing red pod to release the bioweapon within. Use it to disrupt the elite guards, giving you the chance to attack. I know! That's what I tried to do. Come on, game. Be a little chill about this. I can't actually... If this was a cover shooter, I would be able to, like, crouch here and then lean out in this direction. You can kind of still do that, but it's a little fiddly. A little fiddly and finicky. Okay, got one of them, I think. Can't aim over here, which is a little weird. I wish I could have their rifles. Ooh.
Shit. Not good.
Oh! Nope, not good. Okay, I thought I had my old my old 7th gen cover shooter reflexes were still here, but apparently not. Are all 3? I think it might have been. Did you guys play a lot of cover shooters? I remember they were like all the rage there for a while. Actually, weirdly enough, like Resident Evil 4 was not a cover shooter, but Resident Evil 4 was a third person, like sort of over the shoulder camera perspective pioneer. You know, it was one of the games that really pioneered that perspective, and as a result of that, it kind of did inspire a lot of cover shooters. See, I do have a grenade, right? Even better, I have a stacked grenade. Enjoy this! Nade stacking.
Liquor.
Liquor? What? Did I accidentally release a liquor? I did. They killed it, though. I think. You would think, like, a creature that has a brain this exposed would be kind of vulnerable, but they're kind of tanky. They're big brain. I wonder what the, like, evolutionary advantage of having an exposed brain could be. It's like more cooling, I guess. My brain is also big. Hello, Flo! The biggest of brains. Welcome, how are you doing? I think maybe now that we're fighting enemies with actual guns, I think we should probably get the body armor, right? I'm also going to get a med injector. Also going to get some ammo. kind of low on everything here. Here we go. Good, good. Nice, nice. I am also good. I am a little... I was a little sleepy, so at the beginning of the stream I was a little distracted. I think I kind of messed up the entire introduction to the stream because I kept getting distracted by things. But otherwise I'm good. Otherwise I'm fine. I'm having fun with the game. It's doing some really unexpected things. It's doing some 2006 cover shooter throwback.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
This looks terrifying. Like, I wouldn't... It's not surprising that Umbrella would have something like this and think, wow, yeah, that's really cool, but, how about no, actually? Guessing we're going out in that way later. Where are we going first? Raccoon City Bioweapon Research Report. They have right next to their like tourist thing, their like visitor center thing, they have like this. Just out in the open. As previously stated, ARC is focused on bioweapon research and development, utilizing the unique environment of Raccoon City. In particular, experiments performed by infecting nearby zombies with the mutated T-virus strain have yielded a great deal of empirical data. This has also proven effective against the BSAA's attempts to eradicate ARC. So they are trying to destroy it, at least. They aren't trying to, like, use it for their own reasons. The development of a new bioweapon based on this hard data is in the final stages. If said bioweapon is released, we can expect further profit growth next fiscal year. I'm guessing this is like, they only have like evil rich tourists here. Excuse me for a second. Burn in hell, Android. Bye. There we go. Okay, everything is fixed now. I'm guessing they only have like evil rich people who are here to buy bioweapons. So maybe it's not like for the... I'm being silly. Obviously it's not for the general public. Code CMG002 Garmer. Price 30 million. That's not that much. That's not that much. 30 million, that's not like crazy. Umbrella Corporation's Cerberus has been further enhanced and enlarged, resulting in increased combat capabilities. It can track and pursue targets at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. I don't know what that is. I use kilometers per hour. Code CMLB110 Liquor Beta 2. Price 14 million. Only 14 million for your own liquor. Damn, that's kind of low actually. Originally an infection anomaly, rigorous experimentation revealed the key to activating the mutation, paving the way for commercialization. Product boasts enhanced climbing capabilities and possesses sharp claws and a pointed tongue. Code CXP110001. Plant 100 million. A prototype bioweapon developed from a viral plant infection found in the Arkley Mountains and Raccoon City. An incident occurred during the transport of the experimental Plant 43 and has resulted in infestation near the service entrance of ARC. Always exercise extreme caution when transporting bioweapons. Always exercise caution when transporting bioweapons. Okay? Be very careful, right? They're sensitive. If you accidentally drop the bioweapon, that's not good, okay? CMT501 Tyrant, 120 million for a Tyrant. And this is like new. I didn't see this at first. This is new. This is product catalog 2 to 2026. This is still operational. Whatever's going on here is still running. It's still operational. Product specifications: a humanoid bioweapon with exceptional combat capabilities. It can execute simple commands such as tracking and eliminating targets, and comes with a coat as standard for effective human disguise. Yeah, ignore the grey skin. It's a very effective human disguise. CMNE Gamma 001 Nemesis Gamma, negotiable. Based on the Umbrella Corporation's parasitic NE Alpha, this mass-produced model focuses on cost reduction and performance enhancement. Repeated improvements have resulted in a significant boost to physical ability and recovery regardless of the host's durability. Oh damn. So I'm trying to figure out if, like, because they have known about this place. Clearly the guy who is Wesker but not Wesker has known about this place for a long time, and Victor Gideon as well, seemingly. But then, so the only reason they still need Grace is to unlock, like, Elpis.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Wait, is that Hunk? Hold up a second, is this Hunk?
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
What the hell is this?
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. How about an autograph?
I heard you were a smartass. Not bad for someone at death's door.
Worry about me. How sweet.
Okay, so for those of you who don't understand why this is significant, Hunk is a character in RE2, where he has, like, his own little game mode. Of, like, surviving, getting out of Raccoon City. And he's also one of the characters in the Mercenaries mode in RE4. And he's like this elite, like, Umbrella operative. Woohoo! Ah, shit, I wasn't reloaded. I don't understand why he's so tanky, though. It makes very little sense canonically, because I don't think he's like enhanced or like mutated or anything. Oh ho ho! That's the end of him.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Mortal Edge! Formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long bloody history. It has exceptional parry capabilities. An unassuming design, but when in the hands of a skilled user, it becomes a deadly weapon. Okay, so they never...
From you, that's quite the compliment.
So did I... This is the regular hatchet, and this is the Mortal Edge. It has less power, but more durability. I'm gonna sell that. I don't need that. I want the Immortal Edge. So I do think it's kind of cool in that fight that you were allowed to use the guns as well. There is, like, in RE4, there's sort of a designated knife fight where you have to use knives only. And in this game, you could just switch to guns if you wanted to. Which is nice.
Grace should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Wait, this is the wrong way. Sorry, this way.
Gray should be just up ahead.
Grace, this is where we are. The world is under threat.
From
The technology
you?
to control another's will already exists, but it's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves, and it's been waiting here ever since.
Connections. Grace, come on, you cannot be this stupid.
This is as far as we could get. If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed, and Elpis will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace, what's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're the...
Leon!
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Oh! Oh, wow! Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, no, this is not gonna work out. Grace cannot seriously still believe that he's the good guy.
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me. Right.
Yeah, smart move, smart move, smart move.
Come on! Grab tight!
This seems like a poorly thought out plan. This does not seem like a very good plan.
I got you.
I look so tired, like, oh, this guy had to come and interfere in my plans.
Are you okay?
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy.
I feel like $1 million.
Where does this take us?
Your guess is as good as mine. Time to get off. Come on.
This is the third time he's jumped into a garbage disposal, I think.
What now? Leon. Leon!
Oh, that's not a good place to fall when you have like wounds and cuts and shit. That's not a bit better. Good. We still didn't get any answers for why she would know the password. Like they talked about her being the original, but the original what? Like did she was manufactured to know the password? I'm not sure I understand. But we'll get answers. Pretty sure. Oh, he looks so rough. It's definitely the same shit that the other guy has to, not Wesker.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was I out?
I don't know. A while. Those marks.
Huh.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me. When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
That his name?
He said something about you having a password. What was he talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Here.
I'm going back. I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
If anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
Come on.
All right. So we're back in Grace's shoes. What does she have? She still has her little gun. Okay. Is this the same? I think this is all the same stuff she had on her when we last left her, like 6 hours ago or whenever that was.
Look, there's a door over there.
Crane's blocking it, though.
I can check it out for us. You think you can give me a boost?
Guess we're about to find out. Come on. Watch out for yourself up there, yeah?
I will.
Okay. He knew, like last time he met Grace, when Zeno, apparently is his name, when he took her, he saw the recording that confirmed that she was like constructed, you know? So I feel like he should have some more questions about that, but I guess he knows as much as she does at that point. Okay. So we're back in Grace's shoes now. Lockpick? No.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
I'm pretty sure that it's the same voice that, well, it's similar to the voice that is in the facility in RE2, and maybe also or maybe I'm getting it mixed up with the voice lock in RE3. In RE3 Remake, there's like a place where you need someone's voice to get in. And it keeps going. No voice match found. It sounds a lot like this voice. So she gets the Leon gets the fancy computers. She gets the typewriters, of course. Okay, there's so much, so much stuff here. Let's see. We have a severed hand. It's still warm. We have... Let's see, we can bring empty injectors. Yeah. And also... I guess we can bring the takeout charm. But we don't have a knife, so no, we don't bring the takeout charm. Or there we go. And then we save. Tip tap tip tap tip tap. Archive Central Refining System Pandora.
Okay, just beyond here.
Oh, okay, so we have the key. I think the key was in the last room.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Well, that's not ideal. I love the sort of ambient atmospheric music here. Is that a fucking regenerator? I'm gonna cry. It's not a regenerator. Okay, good.
Can't see. Okay. Don't have that code yet. I wonder if they can't see. How come they're so good at knowing their environments? How come they're so good at knowing like where walls are and where they can climb and stuff? I wonder if that's like if they have some kind of like echolocation, but they can't tell exactly what is walls and what is people. Big brain. Yeah, they're very smart. They can figure it out. This just goes back around here. Okay, so this is another way around. Now we have a shortcut. Large cranium hours. They wiggling. Now this is just very bad. Okay. No, that's the wrong way. Sir, use your large cranium. Bottle of acid! Highly effective against enemies with exposed tissue. Well... Why are they telling me this? They don't need... I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep complaining about this, but the fact that they keep telling me, it's like, here's exactly how you play the game. It's like, I hate that. Let me figure stuff out on my own. Like, the game is really good, but I don't like how they keep telling me exactly how to play it. Very frustrating. So is there anything else in here that we need to know? I think we need to get to that button, probably. Very hand-holdy. Yeah, exactly. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Like, the game is great. They could have had a little more trust in, like, letting the game like teaching the game mechanics to the players in more subtle ways instead of just having this big, like, blocks of text pop up and tell you exactly what to do things. Oh dear. Okay, this is very bad though. Ah! Can you let me pass, please? Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, God! Oh, shit! Oh, and that's okay. Like, that's me messing up. That's me messing up and dying. And I'm okay with dying if I mess up. That's okay. I don't mind that.
Okay, just beyond here.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Plop.
Can't see.
Get out of here with your bony ass. Gotta be a little patient. Gotta be a little patient. Let's see, do we go back and save now, maybe? So we don't have to do that again? That entire part? I don't know if I have enough to make a save slot, a save ribbon. I have one. I have... yeah. What did I just do? Hourglass, don't need that. The controls for the inventory continue to befuddle me. I press tab because I'm so used to that closing the inventory, because that is what it does when you're just out and about. You know, when you're like, if I want to open the inventory like this, it's tab. And here, tab isn't close the storage. Tab is swap over the item. It's take out the item. It's confusing. It is. I am very confused. Let's see, I did save now, did I not? We can also make a med inject. No, I need blood. Wait, no. I need. Can you not do this without the blood? I have the. No, I cannot. Okay. Never mind. I forgot how slow she is. I forgot how incredibly slow she is. Like, I like Grace a lot as a character. I think she's very well acted, and she's reacting kind of like she is scared all the time, but she's reacting kind of realistically for someone who's never been out in the hasn't been out of work much, and the last time she was out doing stuff, she suffered like this horrible trauma of her mom dying. So I like her as a character, but she is hella slow. Like, she is so slow. Can I just crawl under you without you hearing me? Is that a thing I can do? And you can stay there on the ceiling. Yeah, you get down there. Bottle of acid. Alright, let's try this again. Another bottle of acid. Let's equip that. You waddle over there. Waddly, waddly, waddly. Waddle, waddle. Let's see now then. As soon as I go out in the light, they're gonna see me. These guys aren't blind. Nice. Oh. Oh, not there! Great! Why'd you have to stick it in his ass bone? Oh, this is a problem. Those things are slow, at least.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Emphasis on the yet. Let's see now. We can make another. Oh! Molotov cocktail, yes please. We can make an ink ribbon. Do you want med injector or Molotov cocktail? You know what I want. Cool. Careful, careful. Well, I'm giving Grace a lot of shit for being so slow, but she walks very quietly. Like, imagine walking on this wet floor with like, regular shoes. It would make all kinds of squeaking sounds. Poor Leon. He's been stuck there for like half an hour now. Just...
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
Can we see him down there? Yeah, there he is. Just want to see him leave, see if we can see him. They made the entire animation, that's cool. Oh, he looks so tired. Old man.
Nice.
Poor old man. Snipe him. No! Hello, tea time. I don't want to shoot an old man. He just wants to make puns and kill zombies, right? And drive, wear a leather jacket and carry a ridiculously sized gun and drive an expensive car. Like, he's got his midlife crisis thing going on. We gotta let him work through it. How are you doing, tea time? How is your Thursday? Let's see. Do I save again now? I can't save again now, can I? No, I don't have enough blood to make another. We gotta make do with what we have. We're just gonna have to make do. Maybe I get an autosave if I'm lucky. This place looks like nothing else in the game so far. Completely forgot about stream because I was making baked beans. Beans! Can I not just put my ice in there? It looks like a retinal scanner. Wait. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something. This is not gonna work, but I'm gonna try something. Just because it's fun. Right, well, I hope you're having a good day and your beans turned out well. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Again, why this tab do that? I don't want it to do that. I think I used maybe 8 gloves of garlic. Could have done more, to be honest. Holy shit. 8 is... That's almost a forbidden number. But it's good. Garlic is good, though. Sometimes you can put crazy amounts of garlic and stuff. I made food with some friends at one point, and that wasn't just one serving. It was like for a whole group of people, but we put like 12 or something in there.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
What? Is this a second AI named Noah?
Oh no.
Oh, Noah? We had an Oh Noah in the fucking Subnautica 2. There was also an AI Noah. Slow baked just turns into tasty mush. Is that baked as in baked in the oven, or like baked as in like cooked in a pan or a pot? Crafting recipes. Bottle of acid and You can now craft 1 bottle of acid, 2 various other items. Automod disapproves of my message. Put everything in a pan and covered with foil for like 2 hours. Oh, nice. Can I craft scrap? Is that a thing? I can craft... Okay, I can craft scrap from... Ah! From the coins! From the coins! Because I don't need the coins anymore. I'm not gonna pay for anything here with antique coins, am I? Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting as transcribed by AI Control Center NOAA. The state. We heard the key. Grace Ashcroft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? Z. Without a doubt. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? It's a bluff. The United States is and will always be at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? ARC's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Transcript ends here. I like how all of this has been operating here for decades, seemingly. This is why Sherry was told to shut down her investigation, by the way. It's because the state is here. The state, is this the deep state we've heard about? I mean, it literally is. This is a facility that's deep underground, so this is a very literal deep state. So the BSAA tried to destroy this place, but they were shut down, presumably. Either killed or, like, prevented from doing anything. Like, I would love to have a save point now, though, because it's like 10-15 minutes I'm not gonna have to do again. Umbrella. Sterilization chamber safe. Emergency supply codes 10 90 20 10 90 20 10 90 20. Yeah, they did put a plant. It's a green herb. Medicinal and decorational. So let's see, was this the sterilization room? Monitor control room, so I don't think this is the one. I think the sterilization room is back there, yeah. 10, 90, 20. My name is Grace Ashcroft. I am the slowest person in the world. Whoops, not that one. These guys can actually see. Let's not go with that. Bottle of water. Emergency supplies. Hell yeah. Fuck yes. Okay, yeah, we actually don't need to go this way. We can actually just leave. And we should. I am out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Grace must have jacked legs from crouch walking this much. Yeah, her knees have to be crazy. But she's very slow when running. I mean, I can empathize though. I have been running quite a bit lately this past few months, and I have a very easy time getting what's it called? Shin splints? I think it's called in English. It's like an inflammation in the legs. So walking is usually fine when I have that, but running is painful. So I guess that's I guess that's her thing. I don't have enough blood to do anything proper. I wonder if I should just start killing some guys and just taking their blood. Because now I haven't saved in like 15 minutes or something. Imagine being killed by someone and the reason they use is like, I needed to craft a save point from your blood. We were out of acid, but I do have some empty bottles at least. I'm gonna try not to use them so much because I can't use them for crafting. Let's see, where you going? There we go. Ooh. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Wearing like 5 hip pouches by this point. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh no. They're not very attentive. The lickers are blind, so it makes sense for their case. These guys, I think, are just very busy looking at the floor. Ooh. The lickers are blind, but have pretty good hearing. The gray zombie guys, I don't know what's going on with them. They're busy contemplating things, I think. Pondering their feet, maybe. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it, that's really bad. No! Ow! Can I craft a that injector? I can't. Oh!
AI Control Center. Noah. Redo failure. No
Noblesse orb!
response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Oh, I can save. Yeah, it was not ideal. That was not ideal. Floor plan. Map updated. Nice. Okay, so now I should be able to craft with that blood. I should be able to craft What do we want? I can make so many things. Let's see. I do have enough meds, right? I have a I used a med injector. Let's make one. Make a knife, maybe? 2 scrap. It's expensive. 2 scrap in this economy? I think Automa just doesn't like me saying no without the hyphen. Ah, I see. No allowed. Oh, that thing has spotted me, huh? What did you? We wanted you to look at the floor. Silly goober. We still have 1 Molotov, by the way. Okay, I'm hoping this guy can come up here and come into the room so I can kill him, like, without the lickers hearing it. Come on in. I don't think he will follow me in here because it's like a designated safe room, unfortunately. I wish he would, though. There we go, there we go. Good boy. Okay, let's wait for the door to close. No, 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 come back here. You're not going anywhere. Back here. Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty good. Wait for him to crawl back. Doing his little crawl. Get your bony ass out of my way. This is looking a lot like the first Resident Evil movie, where there was this kind of room, the first live-action Resident Evil movie, where there was this kind of room with, like, he's like, oh no, there's a guy in there! Fuck. There was this room with this kind of, like, containers. They looked a little different. But it's kind of giving me that vibe. That's the guy's storage, yeah. I'm being so sneaky you couldn't even believe me. No! Not sneaky enough! I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. You can't... You straight up cannot fucking see me. Emergency supplies codes. 50, 60, 80. Cool. Monitor control room receipt. 50, 60, 80. 50, 60, 80. Oh no, I'm gonna get bit. Ah! No! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Oh! Oh, shit. Hello, T-Slug! Hi! You came in at a good time. Right. Alright. Can I make some acid? I cannot make some acid, but I can make a hemolytic injector. Which is better, actually, in this case, I think. It looks bloody difficult. Bloody is the right word. I'm back in Grace's shoes again, and she is as previously discussed, she's not very fast. How are you doing, T-Slug? She's still not having a good day. That is very accurate. She's having a very bad day. She's found out that she was manufactured, and she is the password. She knows the password to unlocking like the final secret of this facility. Got home, took a shower, worked until 18 today. I see, I see. Well, I'm glad you're home. Oh, fuck that. I'm leaning very far back in my chair. The tomatoes have moved out and you haven't seen them since, right? They grow up so fast, don't they? Before you know it, they've fled the nest. Extremely stealthy. No one's... Oh! They saw me! Brinn i helvetet! Grace is mostly fire resistant, it's fine. This girl is on fire! This girl is on fire! Yeah, they're actually kind of killing. Once you've hit them with the fire. Oh! I was about to say they're actually kind of easy to kill once you've hit them with the fire. Oh my god, okay. Let's craft a med injector. I am very bad at stealth. I am not good at stealth. I'm not good at stealth in any game. I'm a very, very bad at stealth games. So it usually ends up, when there are like stealth sections, it usually ends with me killing everything anyway and die in the process. I'm gonna eat a pizza that I do not like. I see, I see. I'm sad that it isn't a pizza that you do like. Ooh! Another guy! But hold up a second though. I think there is some beer in the fridge if you want some. There we go. I'm just killing everything. Oh, I don't need that close up. Right, 50, 60, 80. Grace is trying to take after Leon. Yeah, she can do a little shove. She can't do the roundhouse kicks or the suplexes, but she can do a little shove. And she did kill everything here. It doesn't come with a Bia, but I can check for stray Bia in the fridge. I think there's a stray Bia in the fridge. Let's see. Thank you for the headpats! Thank you, Flo. Did I run out of bottles? Do I not have bottles for acid? Oh, wait, I'm full of stuff. Alright, we can craft that when I get back. I think I killed all the enemies in the way. I don't know. It's kind of funny how I snuck through this entire place and was like, oh yeah, it's time to be so stealthy. And it's like, kill everything. Everything has to die. Right, we've already done this one. What did we say the new code was? 50, 80, 30? Or was it 30, 80, 50? No! 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 This is actually bad though. I don't have a Molotov or anything. $50, 60, 80 maybe. No, no, not here. Not here. Not here. Not here. Yeah, I've never thought of how much they look like frogs, actually, yes. Careful with the glass. No escaping your terrarium. Exactly. Stay in your box. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, 50. Ah, let's start over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 60. 80. There we go. Nice, thank you. An injector, bottle of acid, empty bottle. Why can I not pick up the bottle of acid when I can pick up the empty... Oh, because it doesn't stack. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's make some things then. Hemolytic injector. Makeshift knife. An ink ribbon. Let's use the ink ribbon to save. No save point in this room. Never mind. Never mind. Wait, hold up a second. How much blood did I have? We can use this. There we go. Got it. Got it. And I'm guessing we're gonna put the Noblesse orb in here. I don't know why it's called a Noblesse. A Noblesse, to me, is like a thin chocolate candy. So I don't know why it's called that. But you know, there is actually a save point right here, so let's go save here. Tick, tick, tack, tack, tick, tack.
Still have a ways to go.
Still have a ways to go. Let's see then. So where are we going? I'm guessing we're going into where the lickers broke the door. And then we're heading back in there. I am supposing.
I wonder if Leon's made it yet.
Find a way to open the door. Isn't that always the quest? That's been like almost the entire game. It's been like, find a way to open the door. Find a way to find the helicopter key. Find a way to open the... We opened... First it was like open the big door in the mansion. And then it was find a helicopter key. And then it was like open a big hatch in the ceiling to let the light in. Which is also a door. And then it was like find a way to open the big door for Leon in Raccoon City. And now it's her turn to open again to open another door. This is the fourth door we've had to like sidetrack to to open in this game. Okay, can we go through here? Can we not go through here? That would be silly. Kill zombies. Open doors. Collect blood. Grace, can you take a step over this thing? Can you just like... Can you just... No. No, no, no. It's not possible. It's not possible. She's not as rude as the frog zombies. No, exactly. Well, where the fuck are we headed then? Down there? That's where we came from, I think. That's the... Yeah, that's the control dump control room. Dump. That's where we left Leon, in the dump. Clean room. Can we get back? Oh, there's a key reader over there. We can get back in there. Okay. I see. But it's weird because there are items there. There are boxes and shit, and I should be able to get in there, but nope. Not a thing. Tip tap tip tap tip a tip a tip tap tip tip tap. Okay, so I think there are still a couple of zombies in here, so be a little careful. At least 2. Okay, you had to turn around, didn't you? I don't think he saw me, though. It's too dark, I guess. Whoop! He saw me! Oh, that's on me for being too slow. I stopped and I hesitated. That's on me. I was being silly. I was being a silly goober. Animus orb. Beautiful crimson orb. So noblesse and animus is what we have. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I made it out of there. Too many guys. Too many dudes. Too much dude. Okay, though, I can get back in here. Now. Get back in here. I can get in here now. Umbrella. I got the Danish color scheme. FBI takes over investigation of Renwood Hotel Corp. Same location as triple murder fire incident. Will this case turn cold as well? Red streaks on the floor really tie the aesthetic together. It looks really cool. Like, this is one of the cooler locations in the game so far. Oh, it's the thing she hid behind the painting.
Something important. I'll explain later.
So she does have the password.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
So she interviewed Spencer, and he's the guy who made all the viruses from the beginning. Like the one who founded Umbrella, I think. Is it Leon time again? A few minutes. It's not just a few minutes, okay? It's been like an hour.
Okay. Back in biz. Fuck.
You alright, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just sent us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He needs a rest. He needs a break. He's looking more grizzled since I last saw him. Yeah, he's not having a good day either.
System-wide surveillance failure detected.
He's got problems. He's infected. It's like a late, slow T-virus infection that he's dealing with. So he's dying. He's not having a good time. I also need a little break. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go and I'm going to get myself something more to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Ambient grunting. Did you have Leon grunting in your ear the entire time?
Over there. Easy as pie.
Easy as pie. Lätt som en plätt. Piece of cake. Blue milk run. Easy peasy. Like, this is... I have some thoughts about this game, right? And there are some things that I really like, some things I don't like, but one of the things I really like is the contrast between Leon's and Grace's parts of the game. I really love this part when it's like, you go through these enemies as Grace, and you're having a hard time, and you're struggling, and then Leon is here, and he just goes, bam, 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 and just kills them with an axe. And I think that's kind of awesome. Oh no. Oh no, I may have spoken too soon. Leon is reaching his limits. Sudden bouts of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. He can only wait. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling... Why does the game... That's one thing I don't like.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's one thing I really don't like is all of the pop-ups that are just telling me things that are kind of obvious anyway, you know? Don't need to hear that shit. Let's see. I'm gonna sell some stuff. I'm going to sell the Immortal Edge. I don't need that. Ultimate disrespect to your opponent is to... Ultimate disrespect to your opponent is to sell their weapons after you defeat them. And then I can upgrade mine own hatchet. Go. And I can upgrade the Requiem. There we go. Cool. Grace needs to come and save Leon. Yeah. Are we gonna Graceify Leon and Leonify Grace? That's kind of what's might be where we're headed. Yeah. We've done this part before, by the way, where Leon is like struggling with an infection while trying to save someone else. Like that was in RE4. At the end of RE4, he was succumbing to the Plaga infection, and he was like also walking through hallways and like having hallucinations and going like, ooh, you know. So he's used to this shit. He knows what he's doing. I hope.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
Oh dear. Professionally infected and sick. Tracking module legendary. Nice, that's a lot of money. Sick and tired of always being sick and tired. Let's see, are we back where Grace was? No, this is not the same place.
This must be the room.
Okay, we can't get in there. Bioweapon repository 11. They have so many of these things. I was talking earlier about we got to see like a file where we saw the cost of these things. And these things cost like, oh, they're like $13 million or something like that. Which I thought seemed kind of cheap, you know?
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Oh, no stealth here then. Okay, we're actually... No stealth, no stealth. I'm so dead here. Oh, still alive? No, I'm not alive. Shit. Okay, let's be a little careful here. I was talking earlier about how I felt like the prices they gave for these things were a little cheap. You know, it wasn't actually that expensive. And I was thinking about, like, there's one of the Jurassic World movies. I think it's the second one. Or it is the second one. I'm sure it's the second one. In the second Jurassic World movie, they're having, like, spoiler alert, I guess.
This must be the room.
They're having, like, an auction where they auction off dinosaurs to sell to, like, the highest bidder or whatever. And they auction them for, like, oh, $10 million, $20 million, which is, like, that's a lot of money, but it's less than the movie cost. The budget for the movie is higher than that, so fictional dinosaurs cost more than real ones.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Stealth doesn't even seem to be an option here. They seem to, like, know where I am, like, instantly. Ah! Is that it? I'm gonna try something, by the way. I'm getting a little, like, the music feels a little low in the mix. Do you guys agree with that? The music feels like it's a little lower than it should be. I'm gonna lower everything, and then we're gonna increase this by 1. Or maybe we do this even. See how that feels. Most of your zombies, yeah. The music is very much in the background in this game. It's like, there are a couple of times I've thought about it where it's kind of nice, but most of the time it's been very quiet. Can we actually stealth this guy? Especially now that I'm going insane with, like, infection. See me. Did not see me. No see, no hear. Can I close the door? That would be hilarious if you if you could close them in. I think you can, though. I was wondering what that icon in the bottom right is, the one with the like the red little jacket thing, but I realized that's my body armor being broken. I forgot to repair that. Ooh, okay, nice. Get around here? Nope. That's okay though, let's wait for him to go into his little corner. Go in there, go in there. Kraftum? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, don't come here. Oh no! Oh, guys, I'm a little trapped here. What do we have? What do I have? What do I have? Do I have I have a stacked grenade if I need it. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, 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 shouldn't have stood up. I'm sorry. Sorry. I think I'm okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Be good. Power of too hot balcony. See, is this not where I was and I pressed the thing so I could get through here? Yeah, it's here. This is the thing that I think lowered into the floor. Bioweapon repository 11. Oh no. So where? Oh right, we're heading back down. That's what we're doing. Like he really has the gamer posture, doesn't he? Maybe that's a side effect of dying. I can't throw these, can I? Nope, apparently not now. Okay, it's gonna make a noise when I use this, isn't there? Isn't there? It's gonna be loud, is what I'm trying to say. Isn't there a noise being made here? Okay. Ah! Danger close, danger close! Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay.
Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Oof.
Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Yeah, this AI thing is going great, guys.
Airflow monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Not too sure about close range grenades as a tactic. Well, you know, I'm letting their bodies take the brunt of the explosion. It worked out surprisingly well. Wait, this cannot be an elevator. The elevator has arrived?
Any more time here? I need to go.
Oh, Leon. Let's see, we can upgrade the Requiem fully now, I think. There we go. And then we can repair the body armor, right? Body armor repair. There we go. And we can get some more ammo and stuff. There we go. Ooh, boy. So the elevator was... where? It said the elevator has arrived, but I'm not sure where that elevator was. Now we're running back. Hold up a second. Hold up a second, hold up a second. This is just back down to the dump. That's not where I want to go. Through here again? That's the elevator. Where do I get to it? That's the neat part, you don't. Here's the second elevator. Is that the one I'm getting to? Okay, I do appreciate that they're making me use the map actually to look around. So I don't dislike that, but I am a little confused now. Which room am I on? Which floor am I on? This is floor number 3 from the top, and I am on floor number... here. So I need to get up, but like... I also missed a bunch of stuff there. Okay, I don't think I'm going this way. Let's head back. I feel like Strapan Leon is like dying, and I'm like, yeah, let's try to find my way. I'm not entirely sure. See, I'm an old man. I don't know how to read a map anymore. My sense of direction got damaged in the war. I don't think Leon has actually been to war. My sense of direction got damaged when someone detonated a double grenade right next to my face. A lot of ammo. This has got to be it, right? But we've already been here. If I go down here... I end up in the bioweapon repository. That goes back up in here in system management. Huh? Huh? I also still missed things in here, somehow. I feel like this game is usually very clearly signposted. I've never really had trouble finding my way before. And I've complained a little bit about this game being a little too hand-holdy, so it's a little embarrassing that I can't find my way now. Here's the elevator. It's right here, isn't it? It's right next to where I was. It's right here, but you see how I could miss it on the map? Like, it's not, you can't see it on the map. It's only like if you go down a few floors, you can see that there's an elevator here. It's so silly. It was right next to me. Yeah, if you're ever wondering why game developers put like a lot of yellow tape or a lot of like annoying you know, hints and stuff in games, it's because of people like me. I'm sorry, guys. It's me. I'm the problem. Hold on. Is this actually... I'm actually like, do you think... Is this actually gonna be the... Is this the end for him? Like, we've been here before, he's done this before, like, walking through hallways and coughing and like... There's gotta be a cure for this down here, surely. Like, there's so much stuff in here. Meanwhile.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she
perfectly normal? Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Leon. Leon.
Oh, I'm confused about the timeline of all this. I'm confused about the timeline. Oh god, he's not well. Go to Leon. Yeah, we have to save him. We have to go save him. I'm confused about the timeline because the blonde guy, Zeno, said to Grace that she asked him, like, was I manufactured? And he said yes. But then he also said that she was the original. Which doesn't make sense. And then now, because we saw in a flashback that they were making little girls that looked like Grace. Or looked like Emily, who looked like Grace. Back in the 90s. But Grace is not that old. She's not that old. She wasn't born. She can't have been like 10 years old in 1990. She wasn't born in 1980. She's not that old. What the fucking fuck? Oh, holy shit. This is where it was. This is, I guess, where he lived.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
You okay? Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
He's just been chilling here for like 2 hours. Smoking.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
He has like 20 minutes left. I get to choose? I get to choose! Okay, I kind of want to... Like, imagine how crazy it would be if I released it. Like, I kind of want to try that just to see what would happen, but I also... She promised Leon, right? She promised Leon she would end it, so I can't go back on that promise, but holy shit.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis. You promise you'll end this.
It's really on YOLO. Destruction.
This is it.
Imagine if that is accidentally the right password.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
At least I could save you.
No, 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 no! I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
I can't believe that happened. That's insane. Is this... it's almost like this has to be a fake-out ending or something. That was... oh my god. This can't be the I was so sure that this was like the right choice to make, you know? I thought that it was going to be like, oh no, if you release it, it's going to be a bad ending. It's going to be a sad ending. It's going to be like the... But this... God. That was brutal. That was fucking horrifying. That was rough to watch. Holy shit. I was like almost sure that this had to be like a fake out, you know? And also like the the end credits are going by so fast that I'm almost like thinking that this has to be like a... This has to be like a... like a fake... not a fake ending, but like the non-canon ending, you know? That was crazy! Oh, okay, that was really brutal, and it also felt really like there were so many things we didn't get answered. Like, who was Zeno? I know they've made some mentions earlier about like technology to carry people's memories forward, so I'm guessing he's like a clone of Wesker somehow, but I never felt like that was answered properly. I don't know if I just missed something, but I never felt like that was answered properly. He looks like Wesker, he has the same powers as Wesker, he has the same voice as Wesker. Where's our epic final boss battle? Yeah, exactly! Exactly. I was like, sure, okay, here comes the boss fight, and it's Leon versus Zeno, but it was, no, he doesn't have a chance. Of course, he's dying! And he's fighting like the most powerful guy. If he is like a clone of Wesker, which he has to be. I don't understand. There's so many things we didn't get answered. It felt like it was a very brutal ending, but it was also kind of, and it was like, I respect it for that. It was brutal and shocking, but it also felt kind of anticlimactic. I'm gonna skip the credits. I'm sorry. I no disrespect intended to the voice cast of all of the you know, various dubs, but you can return to the point in the game just before Grace selects the password for Elfist. Would you like to alter your choice? You won't lose any content received from completing the game. Okay, let's do this. Let's try the other ending. Let's try the other one. Let's try the other ending. We gotta see. We gotta see what happens. We gotta see what happens. This can't be how it ends. It can't be how it ends.
Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on.
And it's also so it's rough. Like, I know that like Resident Evil is a silly game sometimes, but I do genuinely care about these characters, you know. So seeing Leon like this is like rough. It's hard to watch, honestly.
Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the cutscene again.
I don't know the password.
It's okay. Soon left it wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Elpis.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Okay, so what happens if we release it? He had hope for it. He had hope that it would do good things. But having hope was foolish. We're releasing it.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
Hope. Oh yeah, I was wondering when he was gonna show up.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
Why are you telling him this?
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Leon!
Why? My power!
This is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Oh, hello there, Victor. Give it to Leon. Give it to him now. Come on.
I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
How much time and money
Okay.
wasted on this?
Give it. Come on, inject him.
Genius. With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Please give it to Leon. Yeah, I was stressing out the fact.
Anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You? You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
That's true.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
Bye. Bye.
We can't let him have it.
Give it to Leon. Oh no.
Your ignorance is staggering.
Leon, it's a cure.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Leon, it's
Yep.
working.
Yep.
Wake up.
Now,
Here comes the boss fight.
let it all come down.
Grace, what happened? It's gonna go! Grab something!
Come on, catch her! Catch her!
Grace. Grace!
Hello, Victor!
Time to bury Umbrellas' last skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me, and I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that mission?
Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my god. He is... We're approaching Spider-Man villain levels here. Oh my god. Oh!
Seems you're reaching your limit.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Give it up.
Oh shit, shit. I don't know how to dodge that. I'm trying to like slip away, but I can't.
It's over.
Abaddon! Famous last words, but it's not the last words, are they? He's coming. Yeah. I know. Not even his final form. Not even his final form! This is not even my final form. A nemesis? Is that what he is?
You're so damn relentless.
Is that what he is? Aight! Here we go. Oh wait, no, that's not what I'm shooting. Ow. What am I shooting at? Here. So nice of him to have glowing weak spots. Fine Resident Evil tradition. Ow! Oh, okay, okay. I gotta use the submachine gun for this. That works better. I don't know, like, how to dodge his attack. Am I supposed to parry them? I'm supposed to parry them. Okay, what can I craft? What can I craft? Stacked grenades! Shoot him in the balls! Ow! Whoa! Thank you for the lift! That's not even his final form. He's still not dead. He's still not dead. Bye, hands!
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Oh. Yeah, where did she go? She better not be dead.
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit.
Don't tell me she's dead. If she's dead, I'm gonna be so upset.
Grace, hang on. Grace.
Leon.
Gotta carry her out of there.
We need to get you out of here.
Yep.
Come on. Let's get you up.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Wait, is this hold up, I think I know who these guys are. I hope I'm right.
Leon S. Kennedy?
I think...
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, there's this.
It's Chris Redfield's Wolf team.
Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Yep. It's like Chris Redfield's team in Resident Evil 8 all have like wolf-themed names. Why does this scope have so many eyes? I mean, it's a good peripheral vision, I guess. I don't know.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back.
She was stabbed, but she okay now? No, like punctured abdomen and like...
This really was our last hope.
Well, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What?
What are you saying?
What? You didn't hit any of her vitals?
And save her.
You did. She transformed into a giant flesh monster, and then you shot her, and then she's like lying in she's been lying for like 2 days in a bunker, like.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab.
Lion, exactly.
In the ruins of Raccoon City, the origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Well... Young girl rescued. They did manage to save her! They actually did manage to save her, that's crazy! So this was a very happy ending. Oh, this got some cool music. I can't forget my old wounds. Oh, yeah. It really, you can tell this is the canon ending. You know, the actual credits have some actual work put into them, and but it's cool. Okay, I have so many thoughts, so many things I want to say, but like, so first off, right? I think it's kind of cool that they made the choice in the ending that you think is going to be the good one, like destroy the thing, and then don't let it out. You know, that seems like the obvious good choice. and then that leads to the bad ending. I think that's kind of a cool idea. You have to be like pick up on some clues and like pay attention or want to experiment in order to get the good ending on the first try. I like that. I think that's cool. I also kind of like the first ending was very bleak. It was very bleak. You destroy the facility, but since Elpis was an antiviral, you didn't know that, of course. Then you destroyed a really good weapon in the fight against bioterrorism. And when you did that, you also destroyed, you killed... Leon died. Cold rain seeps to my soul. And it was just a very negative ending. Emily died, Leon died, everyone died, right? It was just bleak as fuck. All of the other people who were infected with like late stage T-virus infection, like Cherry and the others, will also die, you know? And this ending was the opposite. This ending was like super optimistic. Grace is alive, Leon is alive, all the villains are dead, they got an antiviral agent, the entire conspiracy is like uncovered, and you know, it's even Emily survived. You know? So it's very optimistic. So yeah, much happier ending for sure. I'm kind of glad that the bad ending exists though, because that was a gut punch. Like seeing Leon die that was rough. Like that was a rough scene to watch. Yeah. Xeno is derived from Zeus. Ah, I see. We only got like hints about who Xeno was. Like it's pretty obvious who he is for anyone who knows the series, but if you've never played a Resident Evil game before, and this is your first one, you're gonna be so confused about many things, but primarily about him, I think. He is an imitation, like a recreation of Wesker. Wesker has been dead since Resident Evil 5. But it's like, this game is very much like, oh, they're a throwback to RE2, they're connecting with the RE8, with Chris Redfield's team. They are... Umber Eyes! See, Umber Eyes! That's that's one of the Chris's teammates. They all have like really cool... Chris is the alpha, and then all of the others have like wolf-themed names. They're like called Umber Eyes, and I don't know what they're called, but they all have like wolf-themed names, yeah. Oh damn! I lost track of where I was. But yeah, you're gonna be very confused if this is what, like, most Resident Evil games are pretty standalone, right? You can play them in any order you want, but this one is more than I think almost any of the others connected to things from the past. They bring back Chris's team from RE8, they bring back like locations and characters from RE2, they bring back an imitation of Wesker, who was the villain of he was in 1 and he was in Code Veronica, and he was in 5. Oh, there's so much stuff going on here. There's so much stuff. But yeah, good game. I enjoyed it. This is not... I don't think this is like my favorite Resident Evil game. There were some things I liked less about it. I was not a fan of how hand-holdy it was in some points. I was not a fan of how many hints you got. Like, there's just like popping up in the middle of the screen telling you how to play. There were a lot of sections that felt like they were kind of a little bit on rails, where it's like there's only one way to do this, and that felt kind of annoying. There's like this entire motorcycle chase between Leon and Victor, and it's like, it's a cool scene, but it's basically just like a cutscene with some interactivity. It's very limited. And I think if that happened back in the old days of Resident Evil, that would have been like more quick time events and stuff, right? To make it a little more playable. But now it's like, no, we don't want to do too many quick time events, so it's just like a cutscene instead, where you get to aim a little bit, which I did not like. I was not a fan of that. I also felt like the soundtrack, aside from a few points, was not very memorable. There were a few points when it was like kind of cool, there were a few points when it was kind of scary, a few points when it was throwing back to the previous games, which I liked, but otherwise I thought it was kind of not super memorable. You know, not bad, it's just not like one of the most memorable Resident Evil soundtracks. Compared to 2... even like 2 Remake got some flack for having like a forgettable soundtrack, but it also had some really cool highlights in there. Some of my absolute favorite Resident Evil soundtrack tracks are from RE2 Remake. Yeah. But I felt like also the pacing was a little weird. You spend an awful lot of time as Leon just like trying to look for a way to blow up a door, and it's just you running around killing zombies in like some not very fun locations. I also felt like the gameplay, like maybe this is just a familiarity thing, but I felt like Leon's... the way you control him in this game feels a little clunkier and slower than in 4. Which is fine, you know, he's older, he's dying, he's slower, that makes sense thematically, but it never felt quite right given what the game is like asking you to do. And despite that like slight frustration, I also felt like the game was pretty easy. Like this was the hardest difficulty that was available through the from the beginning, right? I got the last boss fight, I got it in my first try, even though I didn't even figure out that I could parry like most of the attacks until like halfway through the fight, or more than that. I realized I could parry some of them, and then I thought I would dodge the others, and I couldn't do it, and I took a lot of damage, and it was fine. I could just power through it, you know? So, difficulty-wise and pacing-wise, I do have some issues. I also feel like the way they sort of switch back and forth between Leon and Grace, it gets a little... like, it's cool. It's cool. They have 2 different games in one, basically. They have a survival horror game and more like an action game with some survival horror game elements. But I think it could have been... I feel like Leon's sections in particular could have been better paced and structured. I think the coolest part of the game is basically the mansion from the beginning. It's when you have so much freedom and you can explore things at your own pace, and there are like side things you can find, and yeah. It's really cool. And after that, it never really hits that same high again, I would say. Yeah. What did you guys think? For those of you who've been watching it, or those of you who have been playing it even, what did you guys think of this game? How did you enjoy it? I'm just rambling, I'm just talking about how I felt about it. Seemed fun and hard. I see. It was fun. I don't think it was... Never played a Resident. You haven't. You haven't. Oh. Oh, do I have some recommendations for you? Leon's brown sheepskin leather bomber jacket appears with permission from Shot NYC. Okay, yeah. So I think this is not my absolute... I think like in terms of the more horror-focused Resident Evils, my favorites are still probably 2. It's probably still 2 Remake. Oh, is Grace back in the office? She's back in the office.
Okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Aww.
Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Did she get her eyes back too?
Grace.
Did she get her vision back too? She's not even blind anymore. Everything gets like a resolution.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
This is so cute though. This is so cute. Oh, oh, that's too cute. That's too cute. Is Victor gonna crawl up? No, it's a BSAA, okay.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
There's always some other bullshit. Leon must die forever has been added to extra games. Grace made it home safely, but Leon still has work to do. Use his enhanced abilities to complete this minigame as fast as possible. Yeah, so like you can see there, Emily didn't have her like gray sort of eyes anymore, so she got her vision back even. I guess that means the infection made her blind. The experiments made her blind. Cute game. It's weird to say cute about a Resident Evil game, but it ended up being very cute, didn't it? I think in terms of like horror-focused RE games, I still think 2 Remake is my personal favorite, and then followed maybe by, I don't know if you would call 8 a horror-focused or like action-focused, but 8 probably still one of my favorites in terms of horror-focused. But 8 is weird. 8 is like has a lot of like, it goes through a lot of different moods. And then in terms of the action-focused ones, it's still both 4 original and 4 remake are my favorites there. Yeah. So this one was a little like, it was paced a little weird. There were a lot of long sections where it felt like kind of hand-holdy. There were some sections where it felt like it was kind of on rails, and it's like you're walking through a corridor and then like there's a plant that pops up and then you shoot it and then you move on. Like it's not super I guess dynamic, which is a shame because this game can be mighty. It can be very dynamic when it wants to be. It can be mighty dynamic. It's very dynamic when it wants to be. It's like the entire section with Grace in the beginning of the game where you in the clinic, you're exploring and you're searching and you're doing going in different directions, and you're very much on your own to figure things out, which is what I appreciate about this game. So it's a shame that it's so, it's like it's too on rails and too handholdy and too linear at times. And I also felt like Leon's sections were not particularly scary. Some of them were, and some of them were not. And I do think that there's always this dichotomy with Resident Evil games, how much they lean into action and how much they lean into horror, like I mentioned. But there's no, you can have both. I think 4 and 4 Remake are action games. They're also really scary at times. 8 is also, like I said, it has a lot of action in it, and it's also really scary at times. This one had action, and it was mostly Grace's sections that were scary. And even those games, even those sections, I felt like were, I didn't feel quite as vulnerable as I wanted to. When I played the remake of 2, I played it on the highest difficulty, and that was fucking difficult as hell. That was like, I'm not even sure I would do that on stream because there was so many like restarts and so many reloads, and I died so many times, you know. But it was a fantastic experience because it was terrifying. Like when every enemy becomes like a terrifying threat, you know. And I know I died a couple of times in this game. I died a few times, but I do think that it is a shame that they gave you another difficulty now too. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's called insanity or something. And I've heard that is extremely difficult. At least that's the impression I've gotten. Because that's the thing that I think Resident Evil games often struggles with, is difficulty level. I feel, and this is like a personal thing, I feel like the highest difficulty that is unlocked from the start is sometimes too easy. That is the case in the original Resident Evil 4, in my opinion, but that's also because I played it a bunch of times, so that the normal difficulty was pretty challenging. Like it was pretty good challenge the first times I played that game, but now I know it well, so it's not quite the same anymore. And then in 4 Remake, I felt like it was better. That had like 3 difficulties unlocked from the start, and the hardest one there was a good challenge for the first run through. And then you unlock an even harder one that I think is really good for subsequent playthroughs. So that's one of the ones that did it really well. Resident Evil Village, or 8, is that one was really weird because the highest difficulty that was unlocked from the beginning was like, it was really difficult at first. The first few hours are very, very hard, and then after that it's kind of smooth sailing for most of the game. And then there is an unlockable difficulty level that is just like it's kind of not really playable unless you have New Game Plus weapons and stuff like that. If you're playing it like as a fresh playthrough, it's basically like impossible unless you cheese it really hard. Like the standard first enemies that you meet take 15 headshots to kill with the starting pistol, and the pistol is like, you have 10 bullets max capacity, so you need like a magazine and a half to put down one enemy. So that's the level we're at with that. So I did make it about like halfway through the game on that difficulty level as well, but I didn't particularly enjoy it. It wasn't it wasn't very fun. I just did it for the because I was stubborn. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna replay this again. I'm gonna play it off stream and play it like on the higher difficulties. See how that feels. You know. But yeah, I have some gripes. I have some things I don't like, but overall, otherwise, good game. I had a good time with it. I hope you guys had fun watching it as well. I'm not entirely sure actually what's going to replace it on the schedule. I don't know. I'm gonna see what we can find. I'm done with Resident Evil. I should be pretty much pretty soon. I should be done with Silent Hill as well. So, not sure what else I should play. So many games though. So much to play. I'm not sure what to pick. What's new? I mean, there's Subnautica 2, but that's in early access, so I don't want to play that anymore for now. There's... What else is there? There are lots of games I would like to play. There's a sort of an old school throwback first-person shooter called Selaco that I've heard really good things about. That I kind of want to try. I've heard pretty good things. If you want another third-person survival horror action game, I've heard really good things about Chronos: The New Dawn, which is a game that came out last September, and it's kind of Dead Spacey. Slay the Spire 2. Maybe that could be a thing. There is a game called Gloomwood that I'm really looking forward to, but that is also a like an early access for now. And it's in early access because it's been in development since like 2022. Well, they had a demo in 2020. Early access launched in 2022. It's like an immersive sim stealth game. So it's kind of like a little bit of Thief, a little bit of Dishonored, maybe. And I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm waiting for that to be finished. I want that to be 1.0 before I play it. What else we got? I have been off stream. I've been playing an awful lot of Songs of Conquest, which is kind of Heroes of Might and Magic like. And I've been having a good time with that, but I'm not sure if it's a good stream game because it's very Like a lot of that, the fun of that game is just in the challenge and trying to beat the levels, and sometimes I end up playing the same level like 20 times. No, not 20, but 10. There was a horror game I was thinking of, gotta look it up. More horror. I have a friend actually who complains that I'm playing too many horror games. He's always like, you gotta stop playing horror games so I can watch your stream. He doesn't like horror games. I used to be so scared of horror games. I do feel this is an unfortunate truth of having played like a lot of horror games, is that I am a little bit desensitized to them. Like Requiem now, there's some parts that were a little scary for sure. And again, I think it would be better if I had a higher difficulty level. I would feel more vulnerable if that was the case. Crisol Theater of Idols. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look that up. Crisol Theater of Idols. Loomhouse Games. Survival horror adventure set in a twisted version of Spain. As a soldier captured by religious dogmatism, you must use your own blood as ammunition without draining to the point of death. Explore the cursed island of Tormentosa, tourist destination of the decade. Uncover dark secrets and battle horrifying enemies. That sounds cool. It's kind of like it's thematically fitting too that we go from one game that had blood as ammo to another one. I'll keep this in mind. I will think about this. Keep this in mind and see what if I want to play this. Yeah. Lower budget horror, but apparently does very well. I'm looking at some screenshots here. I don't want to look too much at it because I don't want to spoil, but looks like first person. It looks really gnarly in some parts. They got like guys with like floating torsos that look like mannequins with like floating parts and like bull heads. Guess you gotta have the bulls if you're in Spain. Haven't played it, just sounded intriguing. It does sound intriguing, for sure. I don't think I'd heard of it, actually. It's very cheap too. Not very expensive. Yeah. For this week, though, I can show you the schedule for this week. I'm just gonna move over here. I'm on the other side. Whoops. And then I'm gonna switch to the correct schedule. There we go. There we go. Cool. So the only other stream I've planned is Silent Hill F on Sunday. I don't know how close we are to the end of that game. We are getting, I think, close-ish. This might be the last stream or the second to last stream, depending on how long this boss fight takes me, because I'm on a boss fight there. Speaking of games that are challenging, or are a lot more challenging. Yeah. So that's that. Octopath Traveler 0 is supposed to be real good too. Is that a... let's see, that's a JRPG, right? I have heard of Octopath Traveler. Sure. I wasn't aware that there was a 0 out. Octopath. It's kind of interesting that on Steam, both Octopath Traveler and its sequel are $60, but Octopath Traveler 0 is $50.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12.
I haven't played it, but I played one of the earlier ones and enjoyed it. Was it was it 1 or 2 that you played? I'm guessing 1. Key features. You're the protagonist of the story. Choose your appearance, voice, motions, and favorite dish. don't recall. Oh, really? I'm guessing then that if it was the second one, that it wasn't like very reliant on knowing the story of the first. I do have a game that I've actually played. I played it off stream a little bit, but I never finished it. It's like a third-person platform and action game called Enslaved Odyssey to the West. That would actually maybe be fun to play on stream. The game is it's one of those games where it's like, it doesn't sound real when you talk about it. It's like a loose adaptation of Journey to the West, which is like an old Chinese epic, old Chinese story. And it's set in a world like in the future, sort of post-apocalypse, where like people are being hunted down by mechs. And the protagonist is like this extremely beefy ape-looking guy, voiced by Andy Serkis. And he's got like another character's like, oh hey, what do I call you? And he's like, oh, you can call me Monkey. Yeah, it's very unique, very unique concept. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe. I didn't know Andy Serkis was in gaming. You didn't? Did you not know him from hit video game Claire Obscure Expedition 33 from 2025? I think I read... I'm not sure if I mentioned this on stream. I think I read somewhere that Andy Serkis said that his role in Expedition 33 was really difficult because he's so used to doing the motion capture himself. Because that's kind of what he's known for, you know, the motion capture guy. And when he did the motion capture himself, when he did not get to do the motion capture himself, he thought it was more difficult, like it was more challenging. That was the first time I heard him in a game. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if he's been in more stuff. I don't know if I don't know of any more than these two. I will say that. Let's look this up right now. Andy Serkis, what have you been in? Let's see. Has he been in video games? Okay, yeah, he's been in a couple. He was in Expedition 33, of course, which has 9.6 on IMDb, by the way. So is Hades 2. Or I don't know, maybe he's in there. I don't think he's in there. I have played through like a lot of Hades 2 off stream. So I am not sure that would make for a good stream. I don't think I would want to restart that from the beginning. So he was in a game called Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters. Andy Serkis. He was in a game called Volume, where he played Guy Gisborne. He was in Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which I mentioned. He was in a game called Risen, where he played the Inquisitor. He was in Heavenly Sword, where he played King Bohan. He was in a Lord of the Rings video game adaptation, Battle for Middle-earth 2, where he played Gollum and the Witch King. He was in Peter Jackson's King Kong, where he did the voice for Lumpy, which is the character he played in the movie as well. Chronos the New Dawn is supposed to be good horror too. Yeah, that's the one I mentioned earlier. It's kind of Dead Spacey vibes. And it's also made by the creators of the Silent Hill 2 remake, Bloober Team. So yeah, he's been in some Lord of the Rings tie-in games, like a bunch of them. So yeah, he's been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he's been in 10 video games as far as I can tell. While if they put him in the Lord of the Rings game without Colin. I think he played like the Witch King as well in some of these games. Cool. All right. So, after that detour to IMDb, Chronos got a 9 out of 10, which is strong. I've heard good things about that game. It seems a little like it seems like a very bleak game. Like it looks very like uncomfortable, like non-cozy. You know? Yeah, but I do want to play that at some point, so maybe I'll get into that. Yeah. What else is there? Like I said, next stream is going to be on Sunday, and it's going to be Silent Hill F, and after that, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We got some options for sure. Yeah, I'm getting a little well, I shouldn't say a little. I'm getting even more sleepy than I already am, so I think it's about time to wind this stream down a little bit. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is multi-streamed on both Twitch and YouTube, so if you're on one platform, you might want to check out the other as well. On Twitch, we have a bunch of emotes and redeems and things, and on YouTube, there is the stream VODs archived indefinitely. And then I'm also on Blue Sky posting schedules and occasionally some art and some other stuff. You want to check that out? Yeah, I think that's about it for me. So, for those of you on YouTube first, I'm about to say thank you and good night to you. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you on Sunday. Good night. Take care. Oop.